equate to trust.
Oh, shit.
When you named in that Rico, you can't escape the bus. Gotta practice silence, everybody talks. Every hustler wanna run, but gotta crawl before you walk. Stand tall, stuff the walk. Got stronger every time that I got caught. Took resources and outlets, learned to trust the process. Saluted all the winners, even if it wasn't my time yet. Best advice, get you some business, make sure you mind it. Just know if you ain't got your shit together, you can't shine yet. Stay focused and prioritize.
Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? This is Great Manifestation Mondays.
Straight off the muscle, it's health and hustle.
You know what I'm saying? It's Detroit King Tape, man, reporting live and direct, man. Hope y'all here. Hope y'all in for it. Y'all tuned in for it. This is Great Manifestation Monday. So if you tuned in, you know, tapped in, tuned in, we rocking out. And make sure these volumes is correct. You know what it is.
Straight off the muscle, it's health and hustle.
It's mob shit, straight off the muscle. It's health and hustle. You tuned into another show. And what we gonna do right here, man, is what we always do. Turn it up, keep it G. Let me see, which one is this playing right here? Let's get this song cracking on here. How do I get this on? All is fair. Okay, there it is right there. Let's get it. Yo, it's all truly fair in love. You feel me? Let's get it.
Swift movements with trained killers.
Yeah.
Years of survival, putting plays down. What happened to them? Fuck if I know. Niggas that once was close, now I keep one in the head for. Conversations ain't the same when they figure you dead broke. Fuck them. I'ma live, carry on
For my dead bros,
so far gone,
but so close, lost souls, seeing ghosts, doors closed by theyself on the ghost. Made most wanted from wanting it the most. Toast up, the niggas toast. We don't talk, we don't go. Disrespect from your kids will hurt a nigga the most. In the streets, love is rare when it's beef is never shared. Been at war, I never cared. Shit real, so severe. I be lying if I say I never scared. Been through it, did years, took tears, made millions.
I fought hard for my name.
Pressing up a new bag, new strain. Clarifying on the line, we in the cannabis lane. In case they listening.
You utilize a plug by
In the
position.
cannabis lane, in case they listening, baby.
Make more shots, you take more. Cut ties.
The more shots you take, the more you can make.
So many principles that I die for.
But equally, I die for my people, just to live more.
Motivate myself
To hustle harder, just to give more.
Fake plugs send threats.
Real plugs just send more, I'm built for it. 100 of them bitches, 10 by 10
Be
stores.
careful what you wish for.
Yo, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though, man? You know what I'm saying? If y'all tuned in right now, man, it's Detroit King Tape. This is the Health and Hustle Show. Give yourself a round of applause if you tuned in today. We gonna talk. We got a lot of topics. I mean, just a couple of topics to touch on today. I'm getting ready for a Zoom. This is a Great Manifestation Mondays. Hopefully, everybody is having a great Monday, and that if you're fasting with us today, so from Sunday night, we're fasting from Sunday night to Monday after 4 p.m. You can break fast at Monday after 4 p.m. I thought this was something really good to bring to the table for the people. Like, we all need to give some type of sacrifice to show thanks, and also to practice some discipline and restraint, because that's needed in this world nowadays, because nobody's really practicing discipline and restraint anymore. Everything is a free-for-all, and, you know, people just doing whatever the fuck they want to do when they want to do it. And I think that it's necessary to have a break, have a reset, to show, you know, that you want something more, that there's more to life. So with that being said, you have to practice some form of discipline and restraint, refraining from something, being able to cut things off if they're not serving you or working for you. Like I said, this is the shedding season, so that's why I felt the need to bring this in, because we're all trying to manifest greatness, and we're all trying to make great accomplishments and do some great things in life and provide for our families. Not so much to become one of the greatest or one of the greats or a star or celebrity, whatever, but whatever your passion, your goal is, may you be able to do that with 100% of focus, dedication, and with energy coming directly from the source, the power, your higher power, God, Allah, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call the source energy that's you're tapped into. We're trying to get it so we can tap into that. Round of applause if you're here. Round of applause if you believe there is a higher power or something that created you here. Also, round of applause if you're thinking healthy, you ate something healthy, you're eating healthy, you're making healthy movements, you have a healthy circle, you're doing good deeds, or maybe you have some good deeds planned for today. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay, we're going to get right off into it. And this song right here, this is All Is Fair. And I created this song just to kind of vent and to kind of give the state of affairs of where my life was at the time, and to also shed light on life, love, war, whatever you're going through in life. So just let me see when it's going to play over. Okay.
Major flaw with these bitches, confusing love with lust. Get money together, never equate to trust. When you named in that Rico, you can't escape the bus. Gotta practice silence,
Everybody talks.
Every hustler wanna run, but
Gotta crawl before you walk. Stand tall, stuff the vault.
got stronger
Every time that I got caught.
Took resources and outlets.
Learn to trust the process.
Saluted all the winners.
Yo, you gotta learn to trust the process.
Get you some business, make
Know what
sure
I'm
you
saying?
mind it. Snow if you ain't got your shit together,
So,
you can't shine
if
yet.
you ain't got your
Focus
shit
and
together,
prioritize.
you can't shine yet. You gotta listen to them lyrics. You gotta go check that song out. All Is Fair, man. This is a deep song. I haven't dropped the video yet. I released the song, but I haven't dropped the video yet. If you're interested in listening to the lyrics to the song, because I pride myself on being a lyrical person and a person that touches in deep conversations and get to the core of shit. Like, I give up the real, you know what I mean? From the streets, from the, to trying to elevate you spiritually, everything. I like to get a balance of life. Remember, perfection isn't real, but balance is. If you haven't got the hustle code yet, tap in, go to DetroitKingTape.com and get the hustle code. So now, playing this song, I wanted to have this conversation. Is finding love nowadays possible? Is finding true love nowadays possible? I think this is a huge question that we ask, and I have a survey that I'm gonna read off. This was just published today. This was just published today, and it says, "Good luck trying to find love in 2024." And we know, if you're single in 2024, especially if you're a single parent, or just single. Like, is finding true love a reality for you, a possibility? And I think the odds are so stacked against us with social media, with everyone comparing their lives, their lifestyles. You can have something good, and you flick a couple flicks and swipe ups through social media, you already down there ready to jump in somebody's DM, because what you have, you always gonna see something better. That's where social media has fucked us up at. Because it was once upon a time when we didn't have all of that. And when you loved, you looked to that for the inspiration, the love, the seeing the beauty and all that. You didn't go out every day like, oh my God, I got to find somebody more beautiful than that. But I think now it's just being, like I said, force-fed to us from the lifestyle, the beauty, the enticing women, the lust. Like, every time you scroll a page, you see a fat ass and these one videos that I like too, I can't lie, where the woman is riding a bike and the ass is bouncing and all that. And I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. Because it puts your mind in that state of, it conditions your mind to say, hey man, I need me one of those. I could have a badass woman that I'm talking to, dealing with, and me and her could be spending time doing everything, vibing like a motherfucker. And I could run across another one, and I'm like, damn, I need me a black fucking, you know what I'm saying? I need me a blackest of the black one now, or I need this one. It just shows you the options that you can have. So if you feel like you got so many options, this applies to men and women. So if you feel like you got so many options, then what makes you stay, loyal to the one that you're dealing with? So that's what the conversation is. I'm just bringing up conversations and exploring, opinions, because all of these are based on opinions, but this is statistics right here. So what we're talking about is love. If it's possible to find true love in 2024 with social media, the music, let's get to that. The music is encouraging women to fuck this dude. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't doing this, go get another one. If she ain't like this, you got many more. But also liken this to this because I think this plagues women more than it plagues men. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because women are more emotional beings. They're more in tune emotionally, with their emotions and everything. A man can shrug something off. Also, it's more options for men out here. Like women can have, first of all, women can have not any man she wants, but women can have as many men as she wants. Because a lot of men aren't turning down, like a higher percentage of men, we could say in the 90%, down there 100% of men, if a woman is offering sex or something, 9 times out of 10 a man will take it, right? But so that means any woman, no matter what she look like, no matter what's going on, like a rich guy will pick a woman up from the bus stop. A rich guy will pick a woman up from the welfare office. It doesn't matter. Like, if a woman fits the criteria that he likes or whatever, he will pick her up. He will take her. He will help her out. He would, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, what you need? What you need? Let's right here. I'm going to take you shopping. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to do that. Now, I've even done that before. So I know I'm speaking from experience, from a point of view. I never looked for a woman to be on the level because I've always been taught that you're the man. So as the man, yo, you help lift the woman up. You know what I'm saying? You take care of the woman. You do this right here, right? But it's become a different time. We're in a different day and age right now to where women are being taught that fuck that. If he ain't on this level, if he ain't got his shit together, then I ain't fucking with him. I'm looking for somebody better. A man got to have his shit together. I don't want no scrubs like they say that. So my thing is this right here. A woman don't even have to be on the level, but she's demanding a man to be on the level. She's demanding a man to be of some type of higher value than she is. She won't, like they say, I think Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, but he used to always say, like, women don't date down. They date up. But men will date down. A man will leave a woman who was on his level or higher for a woman who work at McDonald's. Like men don't look at it like that. They don't look at, like a lot of men aren't looking just what can they pull from the woman, but a woman automatically thinks what can she pull from the man, and that's just from my experiences, from my studies, and from my, actually, talking to different people, everything. So, and having different relationships and everything, just partners, friends of mine, everything, just knowing from marriages to single people. Now we talking from marriages to single people. We're not just talking about single people, from single mothers, single fathers, from couples that are together, from marriages, from just regular couples with no family, everything from my mother and my father to my grandmother to your grandmother to everyone. Relationships has always been a topic, but now the relationships are fading. Because I think the music, I think social media is kind of teaching people, like, you can go on from this one to the next one, from that one to the next one. And I don't really think that that's healthy. I know that that's not healthy. Because if you think about it, that's not healthy at all. It's not what they say giving. It's not giving family. It's not giving a loyalty. It's not giving a healthy relationship. It's not giving nothing spiritual based. It's not giving anything of that magnitude. We're just a whole bunch of What Kendrick Lamar say, freaky ass, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we are. A bunch of freaks out here, you know what I'm saying, hopping from the next one to the next one to the next one. Even women, I've never seen a state. And I have a friend who I talked to, and she was going through some relationship issues and shit. And we were talking about that. But I never seen a state. And she was telling me, like, she was explaining about her relationship, about her breakup. It was pretty tough. And she was just saying how she hasn't how that didn't set well with her to break up and everything. And she may still be holding, some type of anger or frustration towards her ex. But at the same time, so I asked her, well, what are your expectations? What are you looking for in the next man you get? And she she just she went into a whole spiel about, well, I want him to be like this, 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 this. And really, that's a perfect man. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for the 1%. I want someone just to love me unconditionally. I want someone to be this and that and that. And it's just so hard. So I asked her, when she told me that, I let her speak. And I asked her, I said, well, what planet do you plan on living on? Because you have to also understand the state and the era that we're living in. We're living in the information age where everything is a click of a button from you. So bad women, like fine fucking women, are a click away. So if I have fine women that are a click away, so where I don't have to deal with a relationship or think about any problems associated with that relationship or that could be, at the first sign of drama, guess what? We out the door. It used to be like that with just men, right? Now it's like that with women. They damn near at the first sign, they out the door because they feel like they have options too. They can go in here. They got all type of people in their DMs, so all they got to do is scroll and hit this. Okay, you want to take me on a date? Come on, let's go on a date. And they're getting that attention. So attention has become the new currency. So if you're getting the attention you want, and this is basically applies to women a lot on social media, I'm speaking of, and they're getting this false attention because guys are liking their posts or in their DMs, flooding their DMs, which isn't real, but it feels real. So I guess it's tapping into the what is it? Oxytocin? Was it oxytocin? What? Oxytocin, I think. Let me see if that's the word. I think it's oxytocin or whatever. Oh, good. My mother just tapped in and said she's fasting. That's a good thing. Hope y'all are fasting. If y'all are, man, y'all making it through there. Let's see how this word is pronounced for sure. I want to make sure, y'all, that I'm pronouncing this word the right way. Yeah, I think it is oxytocin. Yeah, not oxytocin, but because that's oxytocin. It's oxytocin. Okay, so let's see if that's oxytocin. Now, I just want y'all to say the word.
Oxytocin.
Okay, oxytocin. So oxytocin is a hormone released by the pituitary gland that causes increased concentration of the uterus during labor. Oh, that's the wrong fucking thing. Sorry. That's the wrong. Okay, I looked up the wrong word. But anyway, I'm trying to get to where it's the actual. What I'm trying to get to is it's the actual word that gives you like the dopamines. So it's releasing the dopamines in your system. So what it's doing is that the social media attention from social media is like sparking those dopamines or releasing that chemical dopamine in the brain or whatever. It's like you're eating something good and it's fulfilling, it's relaxing, it makes you feel great. So let's look up dopamine real quick. So while doing that, let's look up dopamine because Dopamine is that chemical that helps you feel happy once this is released. Let's see, dopamine, right? Okay, dopamine definition. Okay, dopamine is a neurotransmitter and hormone that helps nerve cells in the brain send messages to each other. It's produced in the brain by neurons at the base of the brain, and it plays a role in many important body functions. Okay, well, what is the dopamine now? Let me see some nitrogen-containing part. It gives you a sense of pleasure. Right, so the dopamine gives you a sense of pleasure. So now, if the woman is on Instagram or whatever platform, Snapchat, whatever she on, and she's receiving all of this attention that she really wants to get from the man at home, but she's not getting that from him. So if she's not getting that from him, he's not getting that from her, because if she's not getting it, she damn well not returning it. If you find yourself right now, if you're in a relationship, both of y'all are stuck to your phones, y'all attached to your phones, and the man is getting attention, he's seeking attention on his phone, because a man is scrolling and he's liking these women's pictures. He's liking these pictures in their DMs, everything, right? So he's seeking the attention. Now, his girl is on the phone. They can be in the same bed. She's scrolling. She's going through the attention she's receiving. So this is making her smile, feel good, especially if she look anything. You know what I mean? If she's 60, 70, let's say 70% and higher in the beauty percentage of what society classifies. I'm talking about body, face, all of that right there. If you consider yourself to be fine or bad, you getting plenty of attention if you're on social media. And so now this is sparking the dopamines in her. So now she laying with a person right now. So picture this. I'm painting a picture right now. Two people, a couple together. A man laying in the bed, the woman laying in the bed. They both on their phones. He's scrolling, sending DMs out, liking pictures of women, bad women, bodies, everything that's actually looking maybe of her status or better. 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna be looking better than the girl he's with, right? So he's liking the pictures, sending DMs out, everything, right? He's reaching out. He's seeking that attention, okay? That he should be getting from her, right? So now, on the other end, you scroll over to the other side of the picture. She's on her app. She's scrolling. She's going through her DMs to see who on her. And she's also going through her likes. She's getting what she's receiving, but now she's also throwing a line out too to the motherfuckers who, guess what, might look better than him, might have more money than him. So everybody's looking at their options. They're wearing their options like fishing. So both of these people in the bed, they throwing the lines out. They throwing the motherfucking lines out. They fishing and seeing what they can reel in. They can have something good right there. Both of them can have something good right there. But guess what? They trying to see what options. Society has fucked us up in the head to make us say, oh, well, you need a plan B. You need a plan B. Let's see what the options are. Before y'all even figure this out, y'all right there in bed together. Y'all could have just got through fucking everything. And y'all are already seeking, you know what I'm saying, some other attention, validation, or, you know what I mean? Like, damn, they in my DM. Let me hit them back. It's just what this invention right here, the phone, this is a cold piece. This is a cold piece of work right here. The phone is a cold piece of work. Like, they came up with that to put everything in your hand. So now everything is in your hand. You can shop, spend money, date, you know what I'm saying, flirt, you know what I mean, check out everything. It's the information age. Everything is right there in the palm of your hand now. So now what we're doing is we're substituting this attention, validation, everything. So now she doesn't feel like he is treating her, giving her the attention, the validation, you know what I'm saying, that she needs. And it could be vice versa. But she's like, okay, shit, they giving it to me online though. You ain't giving it to me, but they giving it to me online. And it could be vice versa. The dude could be saying this to her, like, you ain't doing that, but they doing it. I might not even say it. If I'm sitting in the bed with you right now, and I might not even say it, good morning. But other motherfuckers, you got 10 people in your DM on there, good morning, beautiful. How are you? So now does that replace the man? In certain instances, it does, because it's replacing him with the chivalry. You know what I'm saying? It's replacing him with the chivalry or whatever they call that. You feel me? It's replacing he don't have that. What if he don't have none of that? And the state of shit, what's going on today with all the music, you spinning till you dizzy, all this shit right here, and sliding the block and fuck a bitch, we trying to get some money. That's what the concept is. And guess what it is for the women? Fuck this dude or fuck the nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting no money. Take your broke ass over there. You know, I need a baller. I need somebody who gonna fly me out. I need trips to Dubai. I need this right here. So, where does the love stand? Is there any more true love when you got shit like that going on? To where we just functioning in a relationship. We not happily in love, fun. And I'm gonna tell you, right? And I'm speaking from experience of a person who has loved, I've had several loves throughout my life. And I'm talking about hard loves because I love hard. And the women that I was with loved hard. And when we broke up, that breakup was hard. I've had my heart broke too. You see what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just no one-sided shit. I ain't just been breaking hearts. I broke hearts and had my heart broke. And that shit is not fun. So it makes me hesitant even about getting into relationships because don't nobody want to go through a heartbreak. And I mean, that's what the same thing I'm saying now. This is like the statistics on everybody who's thinking like that is high as fuck. So what do? Do we go through life and, you know, we become so game conscious that we're like, well, I don't really want to fuck with that because my last relationship treated me like this. That's not healthy to live like that. Even for me, like, I can't live like that. Like, I long to have a great relationship and a bond with a woman, you know, that I truly bond with and that understands me, gets me, and knows the true do's and don'ts of a relationship. When you fucking with a person like me, I consider myself to be high value. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no low level scum. You know what I mean? Like, I'm considerate. Anything possible. I'm generous. I'm not petty. You know, I believe that a man should lead, teach, and take care of his business. A woman fuck with me. Ain't no woman ever fucked with me and not benefited, not learned something, not loved, you know, not felt good. Now, if the time went on and, you know, whatever happened in our relationship, drama-wise, whatever, cool with that. But at the same time, I'm going to be me. I'm going to teach. All of my relationships have been broke off because due to women not being able to handle my lifestyle. Even if they came aboard like, oh yeah, that's cool, I understand this right here. You know, I'm with you. But as the time goes on and feelings grow more, like, they get to the point where they can't handle the relationship anymore. It stresses them too hard. And it's all it is me being me. I think only a couple times where I tried to actually be, you know, as loyal as possible. But I also, I proposed to somebody before everything. Like, yo, like, I'm that guy. Like, I can see myself getting married. I ain't tripping on that. But if I do, it's going to be all the way. I won't do it unless I'm go all the way. I won't be fucking around doing that. And if so, then fuck, I'll marry a woman that you know what I'm saying? We both have an understanding and we engage in whatever. Like, we want other women, we bring other women to the table. Like, that's it. You know, because I believe that a man should have multiple women. Like, I'm a firm believer of that. And whoever not, then that's just on them. But so what I'm saying is this right here. So does your love life suffer because of, you know, social media? And I think the love life is suffering big time because of social media and because of the state of the music, everything, because the music is teaching you to, especially the women, the music now that the women are putting out, it's not love. They just straight fuck them, you know what I'm saying, get to the next one. If he ain't doing it, he can. You know, they bouncing around with more one night stands than men now. And that's what I told my friend when I was talking to her the other day. I said, well, understand this right here. I said, if you take one woman, I watched a study on this. I forgot what the name of the study was. But if you take an island, it was actually a study that happened like this. It wasn't a study, but this actually happened. I think it was in an Asian continent, to where it was one woman on an island with, I think, like so many men, you know, and I think they came there and they found like so many of the people dead, they didn't survive. Now, if you take the flip to that, you take one woman. So let me get to the story of this so y'all understand. You take one woman and put her on an island with 100 men, right? I mean, of course, the men gonna wind up killing each other, everything. This shit gonna get deep because they gonna fight for that woman. And she may give her a year. What is she gonna have? One child possible. You know what I'm saying? Now, you take 100 women and put one man on the island with them. You're gonna come back to that island a year later, and that man may have 60, 70 babies. Do you feel me? So what I'm saying is this right here. Even in biblical times, everything, if you read, it's a fact from the human anatomy that men can impregnate multiple women at the same time. It's not possible, not humanly possible, not scientifically possible for a woman to have more than one. I mean, you know, she can have triplets or whatever, but I'm just saying she can only have one pregnancy at a time. So that right there should show you something. It should explain something to you. And I know we're in this Western civilization to where it's being promoted to, hey, you got to be with me, this marriage. And that's why in relationships, if you look at the marriage, like infidelity, the breakups, they say that I think is women is down there 80% the ones who file for divorce. Even if they have families or whatever, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's just that emotion, that raging emotion right then to break up, and they think they'll be okay. Single parent. And I don't advise that. You know, I've been with women, you know what I'm saying? I have children. And you should definitely be in a household raising the child up. But some differences are irreconcilable. So if that's the case, you still want to have a healthy environment for the child. But that love that a woman has for the man, in my experiences, turns to hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. It turns to hate when a person can't get their way. So don't be that person that you allow that love to turn to hate. Because if that love turns to hate, was it truly love? That's a question you need to ask yourself. So if you truly love somebody, love them for being them. Stop trying to change them into what you want them to be or who you want them to be instead of loving them for who they are. That's where we fuck up in a lot of relationships. We step in and like, oh, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? You fill them out and, you know, you love them for that. And then you start hating them for those same reasons. You love who they are. You are attracted to who they are in the beginning. But as the time goes on, you start hating them for them same fucking reasons. Like, motherfucker, you handsome, okay? Or you handsome or you're beautiful. I'm in love with you because you're handsome, you're beautiful. You got these traits. You do this good, you do that good. Everything is good, right? Then you start thinking about them doing that and being that for somebody else. And you like, oh, hell nah. And you start hating those same things that you once loved about them. All because they're doing it for somebody else, or you imagining that they may be giving that away to somebody else. And really, that's a jealousy, a hateful, of fear. All of that's based out of fear of you losing that person. And it turns to anger. And all of those are low vibrations. You vibrating at 175 hertz and low on the chart. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, we want to be. So my next relationship, I want it to be, man, spiritual based. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual based. And I also want it to be enlightening, motivating, inspiring, you know, to where we learning together and we're doing productive things together, like helping, contributing to the world, to the earth, to everybody. That's, you know, that's the giving back thing. That's why this type of stuff moves me right here. I'm in love with my passion of what I'm doing now. You have to find your own love before you can give love. You have to be passionate about something that you love doing before you can even give love outside of yourself. The most time what the people are doing is they're falling in love with something outside of themselves before they even love themselves. And so when that shit don't go right, now, you know what I'm saying? They don't feel good about themselves. Always feel good about yourself going into any situation. Always love yourself before you go into any situation. If you love yourself before you go into any situation, then the situation, 9 times out of 10, you're increasing the chances of that being very productive, progressive, you know, and beneficial to you. So now, let's get into reading this, since I went to a whole spiel of that right there, and y'all went through that with me. Now let's get into this right here. Let's see something. Okay. So now this is good luck trying to find love in 2024. Okay. The world is suffering right now. I see a lot of relationships ending in horrible breakups. People who have been together for years are now mortal enemies. Why is this? I think it can be from an illness called TikTok brain. What this means exactly is that your happiness in relationships are tied directly to your partner's current algorithm. That's deep. Let me run that back again. People who have been together for years are now mortal enemies. Why is this? I think it could be from an illness called TikTok brain. What this means exactly is that your happiness and relationship are tied directly to your partner's current algorithm. Damn, that's deep. That's deep. So you got you're addicted to scrolling on fucking a social media platform. You're constantly running across, you know, different men, women, whatever. I'm speaking to both men and women. You're getting some attention. You're giving attention. You're not giving attention at home. You're not getting attention at home. So you like, fuck that. You on your phone 24/7. You're reaching out to women. It's exciting. It's fun. It's all this right here. But at the end of the day, you truly lonely. You empty as fuck inside. And you probably just want the one that you love to love you and treat you like they're treating you online. Like your timeline, like your algorithm. Ain't that some shit? That's deep. We're in a fucked up world right now, you know. But the whole thing about it, if you can acknowledge this and learn this and detach from that and try to see what can you do to have that partner, or what do you, like I told my friend, I said, pay attention to what you give off. You don't give off like the reciprocal, you know what I'm saying, loving woman. And that could be just because of the person, you know what I'm saying, that I'm seeing, you know, because she has no reason to display that to me. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, she can display that to someone else. But I think it's important too, as men and women, as we need to pay attention to what we're giving off. We need to define what we're giving off. We need to take a look at ourselves, step outside of yourself and take a look at yourself and see, what am I giving off to the opposite sex? Am I giving off nurturer? You know what I'm saying? Feminine energy? You know, things of that nature. Is the woman giving off that nurturer, feminine energy, all of that? Is the man giving off masculine, cared fucking provider? You know what I'm saying? Like loving, what are you giving off? Or are you giving off a dog, unloyal, piece of shit, unfaithful? What are you giving off? Are you giving off selfish, inconsiderate? You know what I'm saying? Are you giving off loving? Like, oh, well, damn, I can tell she'll give me a good massage. She'll cook a good meal. She's loving. She's asking about my day. She's considerate of me. She's thinking of me. She's thoughtful. What are you giving off? Is the man giving off, hey, what's happening? What you doing? You going to get that done? Okay, what you need me to help you on? You need me to come do that? If there's any heavy lifting or anything you need done around here, let me get that done for you. Let me take care of that for you. That's what I do. I'm a man. I'm a real man. You know? So you have to think in that aspect. Like, what are you giving off? So let's continue. Are you giving off the cold, fuck a bitch, fuck a nigga, fuck these motherfuckers? Like, what are you giving off? Are you giving off bad bitch energy? Are you giving off what they said, a big dick energy? Are you giving off problem, drama? Like, oh shit, you drama. What are you giving off? Or are you giving off loving, caring? I've never seen a situation where a woman is giving off or showing that she is loving, respectful, honest, loyal, all of these traits with no hidden agendas, everybody has motives and intentions, but they need to be pure. So if you're giving off pure motives and intentions, I've never seen a woman that a man doesn't love that's giving off pure intentions. Now, you can give off pure intentions in the beginning, and I get wrapped up in you. We love and we having a ball. And then I start seeing other shit pop up. And it can be vice versa from a man doing that too. But I'm speaking from my experience. I've been having relationships with women, and they give off loving, all of these caring things right there. And I'm just like, wow, she's great. And we get involved, and that shit turn into something else. I start seeing other shit pop up, and I'm just like, whoa, that's anti what I signed up for. So now let's get into this. Okay. So now I'm going to read this again. People who have been together for years are now mortal enemies. Why is this? I think it could be from an illness called TikTok brain. What this means exactly is that your happiness and relationships are tied directly to your partner's current algorithm. The internet could have been used for so much more instead of brainwashing an entire demographic. We could only hope that there are enough people in the dating pool who are disconnected enough to form individual thoughts. But at this rate, we're all doomed. Social media has been used to divide and conquer. And at this point in time, you have to ask yourself, if you were under the influence of someone or something, would you even be aware of it? Keep your eyes open and stop scrolling. Take back your mind and take back your power before it's too late. That's deep. Keep your eyes open and stop scrolling. Take back your mind and take back your power before it's too late. That's deep, man. I'm gonna give let's give a round of applause for who wrote that. Damn, let's give it. Is that the promoted? I'm trying to see who wrote this right here. Any_evening3949 wrote that. And that's deep. And I think it was 8 months ago they wrote that. That is deep, man. Get them a round of applause. At any_evening3949. That's pretty deep right there. So keep your eyes open and stop scrolling. Take back your mind and take back your power before it's too late. So is there hope for your relationship? I say it is. I say it's hope for your relationship. I say it's hope for love. I'm going to think on the up. No, I'm going to think the optimistic. I'm going to take the optimistic approach to this right here. I think it is because you have to be aware of this shit. If you're aware of it, then you can deal with it. Just like you have to acknowledge it. Once you acknowledge it, you can say, okay, now let me come up with a plan to make this work for me. So now, my thing is this right here. Too many people are on social media. Since social media is the huge disconnect and a huge problem, right? It's time to take it back. So how you take it back is going on social media with a purpose. When I go on social media, it's a purpose. If I find myself doing my timeline and scrolling and being too entertained, I shake it and get back to what I know. This helps keep me balanced. The podcast that I'm doing, the promoting of the book, everything that I'm promoting has a purpose to it, right? So I'm on there with a purpose. Now, if I float in between time and see asses and bodies and beautiful women, hey, guess what? I'll appreciate that and keep it moving. So now, if you go on there with a purpose, then you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, get so caught up in this shit to where it's affecting you, the way you think, the way you act, your relationship. And you have people that it's affecting them so much to where they're in disgust of their partner. Because it's like these motherfuckers on here is sending me all the love in the world. Excuse me. And their partner may be giving them all the drama in the world. So are you that person that's getting all the love on social media, but you giving your partner all the fucking hate and drama that you can fucking come up with? Ask yourself that. Take a look at your life right now and see if you giving love on the internet and you getting love on the internet on social media, but you at home giving your partner who you supposed to be working together with to come up with and live a wonderful life, you giving them all the fucking resistance, hate, all of this shit and drama that you can give. You need to think about that. You need to assess your life, take a look, and see if that's what's going on right now. If that's what's going on right now, you need to acknowledge that. You need to pull back from that. You need to keep your eyes open and stop scrolling. Take back your mind and take back your power before it's too late. Take back your power from social media. Stop letting this shit dictate your mindset and the way you view your relationships and the way you view your partner. Because just because those guys are taking a second to go on there, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Well, you looking so beautiful today. I hope you have a blessed day. May God bless you. All this right here. You haven't heard that from your partner. Talk to your partner and tell them, look, this shit make me feel good when they give me attention. Can you give me at least some of that attention? And see if he can. But stop being, you know what I'm saying? Like that attention ain't even real. That's not even real. You know, just because a person on there liking you, man, dudes want to hit. You just said dudes will probably hit. Listen, dudes date down. Women date up. You're looking for the options. Nobody's looking to, like, even though a dude will reach out, dudes ain't really getting it like that. Like, they have statistics that show the woman can go out and damn near get, you know what I'm saying, like, get laid anytime she want to. They ain't nothing but a click of a button. They ain't turning down nothing but his collar. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy ain't turning down nothing but his collar for real. You know, but like women can, you know what I'm saying, have their choices in certain instances when it comes to have sex. Now, relationships are different. But when it comes to having sex, okay. But relationships are totally different. Because the woman controls the key to sex. The man controls the key to the relationship. So after we have sex, then it's like, okay, it's on the man to see if he wants to keep this thing going. Because he can just hit and move on. But what's scary now is the women are getting this philosophy too. To where they're like, shit, I can just hit and keep it moving. And that's dangerous when you think of it like that. Because I'm going to tell you why it's dangerous. It's more dangerous because the women, you hold more. Like you will hold that energy in your being. Women, you are powerful. And I don't think women understand how powerful they are. Like you're so powerful. You have a portal to a whole nother galaxy or world. You're a walking portal where life forms come through. That's deep in itself. You know, if you go down to the anatomy, the woman, the vagina is made up of muscle. The vagina is made up of muscle. That's why it contracts, all this, the uterus. You know what I'm saying? She can squeeze her muscles on you, all that right there. The man, the penis, the phallus, or whatever you want to call it, That's a spongy tissue that just fills with blood. It's the blood that pumps us up and gets us hard. That ain't no muscle. We don't have no muscle down there. The only muscle that's connected to that, I think, is the perineal muscle. I think that's the name of it. Don't quote me because I'm not 1,000%, but you can look it up yourself. I think it's called a perineal muscle that lines that and runs along the growing area all the way back to your anus and everything. But so here's my thing right here. Women are strong. Like, they have serious powers. So when a woman is having sex with a man, she takes on, especially if she's really feeling it and loving it, she takes on that energy. Whatever that man has, she takes on that energy. So for a woman to bounce from man to man to man, that's damaging to her. Emotionally, mentally, everything. Because then, like they say, I think they said for every man a woman sleeps with, she decreases the chances of her having a successful marriage, relationship, or whatever, because she's going to always compare whoever she's with to the next person, because she keeps that inside. She holds on to those relationships. You got to think, I'm a man, and I fucking had a lot of women. You know, like, I lived a hell of a life and still continue to. And I can't remember all the women that I had sex with, but I can remember the really great ones. You know what I'm saying? But a woman down there can remember, like, a lot of relationships. She'll remember, like, yeah, oh yeah, we fucked like this. He was good like this. He was this size, or whatever the case may be. Women remember that shit. You know? Only way I remember something if it was extraordinary, you know what I'm saying? If I had a menage, or, you know what I'm saying? Or it was just fire like that, to where I'm just like, yo, like, the scene couldn't have been set better. So women, be careful, you know, in taking on this philosophy of the women that's rapping and promoting this and teaching this, because you have to understand this is getting passed down to our young women, our young sisters, our young, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to understand, it's not that easy for y'all just to jump up, hit the next one, jump up, hit the next one. It's not that easy for y'all to do that. So when y'all take that on, y'all damaging yourselves, you know? And I'm not just an advocate for just men, you know, sleeping around with millions of women too, because I did that. And guess what? That's why I have children in different households. Thank God I was still able to raise them properly and keep them together to know each other and everything. But that's not something that I advise. That's not something I support. I'm actually anti that now. Because you want your children to try to grow up, you know what I'm saying, in the same household or close knit. You know, but that's on, you know, that's area to each his own. And like I say, I still have hope for love. So it's still hope for love in this day and age. I think we just need to acknowledge the problem before we can even deal with it. So we acknowledge that social media is the problem, the attention you get and everything. So the best thing is to have communication. Have communication with your partner. I'm no relationship specialist at all. That's not my department. I can only give my experiences. I'm giving you studies where we going over statistics and shit like that. And, you know, it's just a conversation we having right now. So tap in, let me know how you feel about it. And love, if the love is real, fight for it. That's what I'm going to say. If the love is real, fight for it. Keep going, man, because that's what the root of everything should be based on, love. Not bullshit. Let's get it, man.
We in the cannabis lane. In case they listening, you utilize a plug by positioning. Learn your averages, make more shots, you take more. Cut ties if they vibes unhappy and ungrateful.
I'm prideful, so many principles that I die for, but equally I die for my people just to live more.
Motivate myself
To hustle harder, just to give more. Fake thugs send threats, real plugs just send more. I'm built for it. 100 of them bitches 10 by 10 stores. What you wish for? Ones you love the most be switching up on you. Life is a bitch that I kill for.
Slide down, drop shit, hit licks,
Move bricks for. And pain lies purpose. A man with wealth with poor habits is worthless. It's a mindset. Can't live if you ain't died yet. You don't know true happiness if you ain't cried yet.
When you really
You turn your niggas up. Alright, man. Appreciate that. That was a good one. Hope y'all get something from that. I know relationship is a hell of a topic. If y'all want to learn more, talk more, y'all need some common sense, tap in with me for the common sense consultation. I'll do the first call for free. We can set up something on Calendar. I'll do the first call for free. We can chop it up, talk about it. Let's get it, man. The tape, DetroitKingTape.com. Get that hustle code. It's Health and Hustle Show. We signing out.
Straight off the muscle.
It's Health and Hustle, baby.